Lori, and I'm here in my car, driving with my boyfriend and some friends in Canada. We're headed off to go see Niagara Falls, and we're really excited. We've been having a blast on this road trip. And tonight I was just reading some really exciting stuff, and I want to tell you about it. And because I know it's just making a big impact in my life and what I'm learning, and I know that it definitely can start making an impact in the way you think as well, especially if you have started a business and or have just been trying to achieve certain goals, have been dreaming about a certain lifestyle, and no matter what you've intended to do, or you tried everything and you seem to be failing, and yet you see so many around you who are succeeding, and you just wonder why, if you've been trying super hard, you're not finding any success. Well, there's some things that I've been finding out and what I've been reading, and it's basically this author Maxwell Maltz. He is actually a plastic surgeon who has been teaching a lot about psycho-cybernetics, and it definitely leads into finding out what that key part that you might be missing on, that will answer the reason, that will be for the reasons that you're finding that anything and everything you're trying has not really succeeded, and this could possibly be that key that's missing. And so anyways, Maxwell Maltz is a plastic surgeon doctor who has researched a lot on the psychology of self-image, and of course, as you know, cybernetics, for those who don't know, I didn't know before I started reading this, it's basically learning how a mechanism works, how a machine works. And so, contrast to what psychology and psychiatrists talk about how, I guess, the mind works, or it actually separates our self-image, it separates the mind and what is called creative mechanism. And so if all of us have a kind of what's called a blueprint of who we are as a person, have how our self-image looks like, and so and from there we send this signal of this blueprint on, and it's all based on what you've grown up with, what experiences you've experienced, what memories you have, and it kind of gets to the point where your mind perceives who you are, and so it eventually sends these signals over and over again to what's called your creative mechanism. And this self-image, if you have a blueprint of failure, then you are sending signals to that creative mechanism to create failure. And so it doesn't matter what you seem to be doing, even with good intentions to try to break habits, it's almost like you can't even succeed. Well, the key is that your self-image could be a negative one. You could be seeing yourself negatively. You could be seeing yourself, ugly, or, because of the past experiences of failure, the past experiences of maybe you were criticized, or you've messed up in this part of business, or just multiple things can lead you to believe this, and then your creative mechanism acts upon it, and then you all of a sudden have proof of your failures. And so you find yourself thinking, even against what other people may say, you can succeed. Well, I have proof. I've tried over and over again, and it hasn't really happened for me. Maybe this is not for me. That could be a typical saying. I definitely can, I can definitely relate to that. However, if your self-image or your blueprint is a positive one, if over time you've been, I guess you could say, you've seen success after success, your self-image all of a sudden, is it's beautiful, it's successful, and so automatically your mind starts sending signals to your creative mechanism to create success. And basically those are the people who, I don't know if you've seen this, where people in business, like they touch something and it turns to gold, and everything seems, and they seem to be doing the same things you are, and somehow they find success. Well, that's definitely the key. And the way that Maxwell Maltz came to find this out was, when he was a plastic surgeon, he thought at first that his scalpel was a magic wand, because he would fix a deformity, or what's called a deformity, on someone, and automatically their personality almost changed. However, he came to learn, which led him to writing this book, Cybernetics, that he learned from his what is considered failures, where he would fix something that supposedly was the problem to this person's lack of self-confidence, or whatever they were going on in life, and he fixed it for them, and it's like that person never changed. They continued to act as the ugly duckling, even though he fixed them to look beautiful, and so that's where he kept, that's where he researched and stuff. So anyways, sound interesting? I hope so. I'm going to, as I continue to learn more about this, I hope you follow me along in this journey, and and definitely I will definitely be at the falls tomorrow, and definitely join me for the next part as to understanding how your creative mechanism works, and the keys to truly finding success.